How's it going, Savin? The faceless cloak cowl looks back at me with what I can only imagine is disappointment that I was clearly not keeping up.
I received your email about the retreat.
Oh, yeah, that. I just think, do you really need me to be there? I mean, it's really just the sales team presenting about last year's revenue and our new products. I don't really handle any of that, I say, my excuses feeling weaker with every word. I was thinking it'd be a great time to get through a lot of paperwork and reorganize my filing system, since everyone else would be gone. I'd have a full week without meetings. Not things you say to your boss's boss, really, but I'm desperate. I had originally planned to just take the time off, before it was made clear that everyone was expected to attend the retreat. Not to mention, then we'd save the money on my travel and hotel.
Gwen,
He says, crackly with static through the seance. I fall silent. My teeth worry into my lower lip. It would be so easy to just fill out a form and get the time off, no questions asked. Except there would be questions and uncomfortable looks and gossip to field when I got back.
It would be more economical,
Savin agrees, and my heartbeat ticks up in a rush of hope. He continues.
Unfortunately, I do need you there. Kathy and Ted will be in attendance, and as their MR caseworker, you are best equipped to handle them.
My never-ending source of paperwork, Kathy and Ted. Their file is about a mile thick. Unfortunately, their jobs involve quite a bit of working together, but they can't stand each other and send in complaints over every little thing. Ted is mad Kathy misspelled his name several times on their latest email thread with a distributor. Kathy thinks Ted is deliberately undermining her contributions. Ted thinks Kathy interrupts only him during meetings on purpose, etc. The list goes on. There's really nothing too small for them.
Their new supervisor will be at the retreat as well,
Savin informs me.
I would like you to fill him in on the best conflict prevention solutions or strategies.
I frown as he rambles about whatever it is he thinks I do around here, and wait for him to finish. Did we hire someone on?
Oh, the other office did.
The other office is a much smaller location. It doesn't have enough employees to justify its own MR, HR, or IT departments, so they usually have to submit a ticket to our office to get those problems solved.
Yes, given their particular circumstances, I thought it was time they had new leadership. I sought out an expert in the field.
Oh, sure. An expert. Someone who is actually going to manage Kathy and Ted and their problems, instead of letting all the emails I CC them on pile up in their inbox. He pauses, then adds with just a hint of excitement.
We snagged him from a much bigger company. You might have heard of him. Vladimir Grotesque.
Oh, wow, I reply, unable to fake my enthusiasm. I wonder what kind of iron fist-type leadership guru Savin has in mind. Just one more thing I really can't stand. The kind of weirdo who posts long, practically nonsensical spiels on business forums about how keeping employees in the office is best for morale, and then thinks a policy change tacked to the break room wall will do all the work. Or possibly, the worse option, someone who is actually hyper-competent and has centuries of experience under his belt, and a wall of awards and certificates to match. Just the thought of it makes me feel like I don't know enough to be here, and that I'm going to have to bullshit about my own competency. Like his arrival means I've immediately forgotten how to do my job. The call ends mercifully, with this week's prospects a little worse for wear. The last thing I want to have to go through is 1,000 pages of complaint forms explaining Kathy and Ted's particular dynamic to a big-deal manager who would be able to solve their problems in a snap and ask me why it took so long. I really don't want to go to this retreat. I can already feel the ceaseless hunger starting to gnaw at my insides, insatiable and needy. If it's anything like the last time this cycle came around, I'm going to become a feral version of myself. 2. Don't book flights for work.